Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you just can't get your listing to sell? The average home in the Triad sells after an average of 38 days on the market. And for houses $350,000 or higher, it's an average of 74 days. That's 74 days of your seller repeatedly asking, when is my home going to sell? Or getting feedback about how buyers can't envision themselves in the home, or dealing with a client who thinks their home is fine just the way it is, shag carpets and all. That's where a home staging from Showhomes of the Triad comes in. We help Triad Realtors sell their listings faster and for the best price by staging vacant and occupied homes. Our team of experienced designers comes into the home prior to staging to visualize how we are going to stage the home, starting with 4 rooms and the option to add more. Then we pull pieces from our collection in our jam-packed 4,000 square foot warehouse. We pack them into a truck and we stage the home.
So who pays for staging the home? Typically, the homeowner pays for the home to be staged, which may have you thinking, there's no way my client will pay for that. But did you know that when the seller spent an average of 1% of their value of their home on staging, they saw an average of 1,000% return on investment? That's more money in your pocket. And if your client is worried about the upfront investment, Showhomes now offers financing, allowing the homeowner to delay payment, potentially until the closing of their home.
Staging a home can help buyers visualize themselves in a home, especially when the listing is vacant or has a unique floor plan. In fact, 83% of buyers' agents said staging a home made it easier for a buyer to visualize the property as a future home. Plus, who wants to see pictures of an empty home?
So when should your client stage their home? Besides buyers having difficulty envisioning themselves in a vacant home, staging a home can help listings that have been on the market for a while sell faster. 53% of sellers' agents reported that staging a home decreased the amount of time the home was on the market.
Staging can also help highlight the best features of the home. More importantly, it can help disguise some of the aesthetic flaws. Staging a home takes away the time and money you and your client invest to get your home market ready.
We even have a service where an executive home manager cares for your client's home and keeps the home in show-to-sell condition while giving you the peace of mind that your home is safe and sound.
But don't take it from me. Take it from Mary Preston Yates, a realtor based right here in the Triad.
I've been very fortunate to have some luxury houses on the market, but I've also experienced lengthy time on market because they're fairly unique on the interior, exterior. So when I've brought in Showhomes, it has just been a great partnership because we've been able to get the houses sold in a more timely manner. One of the things that I've noticed with the luxury home market is that the houses are usually quite spacious, and buyers have a hard time realizing how this space should be used. So by getting the spaces defined with furniture, staging, we are able to show what an office should look like, a nursery, an exercise room. All of those are great factors for marketing presentation. Typically, the cost of the staging is the responsibility of the seller. And I think at first they look at the dollars and go, I'm not sure that this is worth it for my investment. And quite to the contrary, I will tell you, the faster you sell a property, typically the higher your return. And so the money and the investment is well worth it to the seller. Sometimes I may ask for some staging that I personally pay for, but I am making an investment in my business.
Erla Clark was also able to find success using our services.
So I met Nancy actually 5 years ago about this time where I had a house that we had had on the market for some time. It was a higher end home, but there were some things that came back on the feedback from people that just weren't what the homeowners had addressed. So we called Nancy in. She did a review of the home. They changed everything about the home, and within 2 weeks we sold that house after it had been on the market for about 8 months. Well, the sellers were hesitant at first when we first mentioned it, but when we brought in someone else to give them advice, and they had seen the feedback from other realtors, it made it an easy sale for them. It was an investment for them, but it paid off in the long run. There was one house that actually 4 realtors had before me, and I called in Nancy to bring her home management team and redo this home, and we sold that house when no one else could sell it. The complaints were it backs up to the road, it's noisy. That wasn't it. It needed a fresh update. It needed furniture in there so people could visualize the space, and what she was able to do made that home sell.
We are offering $200 off a home staging from now until February 29th, 2020 when you sign up on this page. Just enter your name and email address in the form below and someone will reach out to you as soon as possible. Or you can give us a call at 336-530-5418.